For you not to even just disclose who the fuck you is, a fucking bitch.
No.
Like, come on.
Okay, so you talking about your real nigga government. Yeah, so that's what I'm telling you, fam. So, fam, listen.
How you gonna pay someone if they don't know you?
Fam, it's real easy, bro. Trust me.
Okay.
Brother. And as soon as you go viral, brother, you got motherfucking facial recognition. People, I know it's somebody that knows you, that knows you, that knows you.
So let me do this. So what was the play? So it was a skit, right? What was the play? What was the point?
You know what the point
He
was?
was going somewhere. Where he was going?
What was the moral of the story?
It was, and I spoke on it, but I got rid of it. The point of it was just the hypocrisy about how a woman could basically, if you as a man wanted a goddamn child, wanted this family with this woman, she can just get rid of it with no say so. What they said, her body, her choice. But if a man take the same sentiment of wanting to financially abort his child, it was looked upon as being shunned. So I took the stance of, hey, this is what it is.
So when they found out that he was actually going to skate or running a option,
You know the crazy thing about it.
No.
Okay.
So when they found out that he was actually running an option, and to the day, you still was like, no, that's actually real game. Why you just ain't, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, bro. The thing about it, I distanced myself from it.
Until today, you
play into it. You play into it. It's a thing of content. This is what I'm saying. How a nigga can fuck up and play. Cause it ain't gonna go nowhere. But if you build it, that's what I'm saying. I explain it.
No, I got what he's saying. It's content strategy, bro. That's all it is, right? And like I said, it's not that. The content strategy thing, like I said, people do skits. A lot of shit you see nowadays is skit. The whole thing was that it was like, hey, you was coming through or whatever, and you weren't saying this. And when we challenged you, like, nah, nigga, it's real. So it's like, come on, fam. So like I said, you're not a part of this space, but like I said, several people picked it up, and they was like, bro, what are you talking about? Come on, no, get out of here. And because like you said, that was a slap in the face to brothers that have been through child support issues, who have had kids.
I got a slap in the face, ain't got nothing to do with them.
Because you're, like you said, you're talking about men as a whole, correct? You keep talking about men. No, you literally just said men. So if a man wants to this with children, if a man wants to whatever. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I'm breaking it down to him, explaining it as to why, like you said, the way we attacked it and the way we approached it, Because, like you said, you don't want to put a bad message out here and have these, the younger cats. Older niggas know. People our age, we grown, we know. But if young niggas, you know how young niggas love pussy.
Somebody the same sentiment.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Putting it out there, and they actually kind of
you want like the same shit they just hit Young Thug up for. Hey, influencing the youth. That's the only thing we were saying. If you would have said it was a skit, fam, hey, fuck, it's a skit. Cool, fine. Everybody doing skit.
That's back to your point. What they say, it's a skit, but a lie is more entertaining than the truth, right?
Indeed.
Correct.
When I did, I guess come out and explain everything on how shit was going with, you know what I'm saying, with the skit, with the video, with the audio, with the book, all the other shit, nobody reported on it, right? So it'll be a lot of people in this motherfucker saying, okay, so I'm gonna still play on the what's called because nobody don't really give a damn about the truth,
let me ask you,
right?
So you give the world bullshit, right?
Yeah.
For a play to get yourself some traction, when a play is actually detrimental to the overall.
Yeah, on some Maury shit.
So you saying I'm cool with the win for me? Fuck you up.
Oh yeah, fuck everybody up.
Okay.
You gonna make your own. You gonna make your own decision.
So is that part of skit?
Huh? Oh, that's real.
No, so that's real.
That's real.
So how we know that's real?
You gonna have to decipher for yourself.
I think you got.
We had to try to decipher the baby mother.
You're gonna have to decipher for it's not my job to give y'all true information on the internet.
I'm not saying what your job is. I'm just trying to figure out where you sit.
Yeah.
But
I'm saying you sitting on. I'm gonna throw this play out here. This bullshit for my game to fuck up the larger community, so to speak.
That's the way to go. You gotta push the negativity. Niggas is attracted to negative.
No, you're right.
You got to?
You got to.
No, you're right. The Charleston White effect.
You got to.
Oh,
push
you got
it.
you
You
too,
got.
right?
You got. You got.
What's wrong with Charleston?
So what's on your
What's wrong with
table?
Charleston?
So this is what we said. No.
What I'm saying is, if I'm saying, hey niggas, go take care of your kids. Then they want to hear that
No,
shit.
you're right. So listen, he's
There's a
not.
bunch of motherfuckers out there saying, go take care of your
accountability.
kids.
Yeah, but it's the
responsible.
nigga. So look, so he's talking about pretty much the nigga effect, right?
I think that you motherfuckers that do that, yo, can't win
Yeah.
on your own.
Yeah.
You gotta create some bullshit to win. Cause your truth is garbage.
Yeah.
Your life is fucking horrible. You gotta create some fucking scam to make it. Won't you just stand on who you are? Not you,
Yeah.
not you.
I
I'm
get the
talking
sentiment.
about
I got
all people. Now I could actually point everybody out, but I'm not.
What if standing on who you are as an ain't shit, no good ass nigga?
No, more than that's what you say up front.
You
My
feel
nigga, I'm a
me?
liar.
You-
I'm a
you-
sucker.
you
I'm a
ain't
fuck.
gotta
I'm
do
a
it.
chump.
But
Yo,
you-
I'm gonna tell you any motherfucking thing. I'm the bottom of the barrel. I'm the worst nigga you want to be around, and my life actually is a reflection of it.
Yeah.
So when you look inside, you'll actually see my carpet is dirty as fuck. I got fucking bitches around here that ain't worth dealing with. I don't take care of my kids. Nah, nigga, when we actually look inside, we see you motherfuckers working,
Yeah.
taking care of your fucking families, a good stand-up citizen in the community. We check your background. This motherfucker got locked up one time for a speeding ticket that he ain't go to court for. Get the fuck out of here. You hard body?
It's all in the world of entertainment when these cameras and these
I got you.
motherfuckers
I got you.
feel me?
And on the other side of that is the people who watching the entertainment
And actually
and looking
believe
at
it.
y'all
Yeah.
like y'all fucking idiots.
That's where it goes when I say on how society see you. So it be real sentiment. I might say some bullshit, but it's some real sentiment in the things that I might be saying. I don't look at how society gonna see me. Society don't pay my bills. Society ain't gonna sell the X amount of land I got. Society ain't gonna do nothing for me.
Society gonna buy the X amount of land. Society is gonna pay the bills because they're gonna pay you to go to work. Society won't. You fucking nuts. All of this is actually
Should not.
connected. It's all connected, bro.
Nah,
Where you get the money from? It just fall out the sky?
now you go work for it.
Excuse me?
You go work for it.
You connected to
The,
society,
the,
right?
the,
You
image,
provide a
the
service.
image, the voice, me selling myself is not even on the table.
All right. Oh, okay. All right.
So like my image, all that shit.
I'm actually just
you know
gonna
what
let
I'm
it
saying?
rock, bro. It's actually whatever you think. I'm cool with it. I'm gonna just let it rock in a second.
Yeah, society don't pay my bills.
But
I've been
honestly,
demonetized for a year.
Okay, so.
but here's the thing on when he came out with that story, I'm not the one to say is this true, is this not true. What's the message are you trying to deliver?
Exactly.
And that's exactly what I decided to hone in on. He's like, all right, I'm ain't shit nigga. I got 7 abortions. Ladies, is this the type of nigga you want to deal with? He's gonna give you the signs beforehand.
Yeah.
The question is, why are you ignoring those red flags and still getting in bed with them? That's the message I got
Okay,
from that.
different conversation, but it's cool. We can go there.
But that's
That's actually a different conversation. That
Right.
That's brought up.
no. Go ahead.
Yeah, but I'm cool with it. So that's a good question. Why would you go there, Kevin?
Yeah, like,
Like,
I
nah, you
would-
wouldn't do right. And say it. Nah, y'all, I'm not fucking with that. Just sound goofy.
Yeah.
I mean,
Go ahead.
real talk, all this fake shit corny as hell anyway.
Facts.
Like, it really is. If you can't be who you are and people like you for who you are or whatever like that and stand on that shit, then, I mean, that's the definition of a lame to me. All day.
How you get on the internet and want to be disliked and expect somebody to like you?
Like you said, that's the formula. That's the
So
formula.
it ain't about being liked. It ain't about being. You supposed to.
No, it ain't about being liked. The shit is just corny at its foundation anyway, period.
And
I don't know
somebody,
if anybody likes it or
if
not.
somebody cared about being corny, or somebody cared, if I was a person that actually gave a fuck about the sentiment or the opinions of others, I'll agree with you. I don't give a fuck with how you feel about what I do as a goddamn man. Not even old boy. Like it don't matter, bro. Like this is goddamn the motherfucking metaverse. At times, it can be real. It can be escape for people. Not myself. You can go in here and bullshit.
Okay.
There's an audience. There's an audience for everybody. There's an audience for
What
everybody.
also explaining is he actually plays in a parallel universe, which is actually cool, right?
I'm not necessarily saying.
He's
I'm just saying.
In the realm of reality, you can't actually play that way and people not call you on it. You saying, what I'm hearing you say is, I'm cool with playing with y'all in another dimension, but I'm doing it over here. While everything is real over here, I'm doing this over here, and it kind of blends.
What I'm
Is that
saying,
not right?
what I'm saying is, how as grown individuals,
Yes, sir.
and some people that might be younger that seen this shit, how as grown individuals with a motherfucking developed brain go on the internet and you get emotionally invested into some shit that don't even have to do with you. Like how do you create this whole? Now, if you're a content creator, I can understand because you know you want to get your bills paid and all that shit.
No,
But
but-
how do you get emotionally
That's the
invested
same
into
thing you
somebody's
just
life
asked.
that's not yours?
Yo, that's the same thing you just asked on the other side. How do they get emotionally connected with some garbage that somebody else got going on, or some real shit that somebody else going on, while you on the opposite side of the camera saying, "I'm gonna give you this garbage and this bullshit or my real shit, and I want you to be
Oh yeah,
emotionally
because I
connected to it."
know motherfuckers dumb enough to get emotionally invested.
Okay, so well, the thing is that
Two birds with one
My
stone,
bad.
basically.
if you have an audience and you have people listening to it and everything like that, they're looking to you for a reason, right? More often than not, the people that are going to get duped are the ones that are seeking help and seeking information.
I don't think on my YouTube now. That's the difference. If somebody go on my channel, I'm not speaking all that other shit, but I entertain the bullshit when people want to ask about it if you know if it's true or not. Ain't nobody reaching for me for no goddamn guidance or no goddamn
Gotta be
You know what I'm
somebody
saying?
else, bro.
And-
So you mean nothing to your family?
Oh, my family knows
Yes,
that.
so somebody is actually reaching to you for
Yeah,
some
yeah,
guidance.
yeah.
Somebody is actually reaching
I'm talking about
to
somebody
you
on the
because they need you.
internet. Why the fuck would you idolize or expect somebody on the goddamn internet to help you
look,
through some shit?
Okay, so
It's not, but those people do
as
exist,
an older
though.
individual,
They do
I
exist.
absolutely understand because I don't know how old you are. You're probably about the same age as me, maybe a little bit younger, right? So as somebody that grew up as a teenager in the 90s or whatever like that, I can totally feel you on that. But that's not who we got listening to at this point in time. We got people who are listening at this time who grew up in social media and think this bullshit is fucking real. They looking on the internet for goddamn answers.
That ain't my issue. That ain't my problem. I don't even have enough empathy or sympathy for a motherfucker that would go online and have this whole not facade, but like
Persona.
not even persona. Like they just idolize it or some shit like that.
I got you. Where
You know
should
what I'm saying?
where should those individuals go to look?
Who?
Right, so everything's online now. So
So that shit is
study's online.
it's a lot
So
of
it's
stuff
not on
online.
your content, right? It's not here in this
I
space.
get that, that's not mine.
It's not in your algorithm. Where should they actually go to find it?
I have no idea.
No, should they go somewhere to find it?
As
They
far
should
as
do
what?
whatever's best for them. But if online, in my opinion, is a stupid
Where do
way to
you
get
go
it.
to find it?
Who?
Who? You. Where do you go to find it?
Man, I go to my family. I go to myself. I self-reflect. I think. I pray. You feel me? That's why I go to it. I'm not about to go to nobody online and say, hey.
No, I'm not saying that
I see the
online
comments
is where they get it from.
and I know it might exist. I see the comments, bro. You helped me make $1,000. You helped me lose weight. I ain't help you do shit.
You
That's
don't
how
think?
I feel about
You
it.
don't think?
Nah,
You made that decision on your own, so you did
That's
that.
how I
Not,
feel about it. You know what I'm saying? Some people might think they say your life. I don't agree with
credit
it.
ain't shit, man.
I feel.
Alright,
The internet is the playground.
Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend, hit that like button right now if you can. That helps the channel move.
What the chat looking like?
This what I want the takeaway to be. These men had a candid conversation in real time about something that every single one of them was passionate about. You see, it was a civil discourse and a level of accountability, and that man was able to either restate his premise, stand on it, cordially, got through the conversation with real accountability in real time. I just want to salute that.
And I'm gonna say this shit. I might lie again. I might tell another lie. I ain't done lying on the internet.
They can't hear y'all. I might have to drop y'all down. I ain't gonna lie, because they can't hear y'all in the room as well.
No, when they talk, I can hear them.
Yeah.
Let me. But it's hard when they chime in during the.
Oh no, yeah, they
Oh.
talking. Yeah, they can't do that. No,
Like, what's your follow-up
Give a panel
question? And
segment.
I'm gonna move to another subject.
Way to run it down, Chris.
I would like to know why these people that skip their family,
Way to run it
they skip the church, they skip the government assistance and go to the internet.
Now that y'all don't get that, say that again.
Why do they skip their mama, their daddy, their auntie, their uncle, their grandma, their family, the church, the government that has assistance for you to go to the internet and look for answers?
It's easy accessible. I feel like when they go to the internet to look for answers, you can compartmentalize what you want to hear, what you want to see for your particular.
Yes, I reacted to
goddamn problem.
the music
If
video
that ain't
and
really sure
the
whatever
actual
they got
song,
going
so it's already on my
you might
page.
go to
But
your-
appreciate the chat.
parents, and they might tell you a hard truth or some shit that you don't really want to hear. You might go to the church and they might say the same thing. So when you go to the internet, you might find something that supports what you thinking, or something that can validate you, but it's not giving you the right or the hard answers for you to deal with your motherfucking situation.
Right, so they skip all the people that love them and care about them and are supposed to be there for them to go to a stranger.
Who's skipping?
Now you said supposed to be there for you.
No, who are you talking about?
Skip their
No,
mom,
you.
their uncle, their auntie, their grandma.
Like the people on the internet, instead of going to those people, they go to the internet for help.
Yeah, you actually now saying that I agree that all these motherfuckers skip those.
Mike.
Hey, Nightish. So when you mentioned the people who actually skip over all of these other resources that you just identified, you're also making an assertion that you know that they actually skipping over all of those people. You tell me how you know that. Tell me how you know they're not talking to their pastors. How you not talking? They're not talking to their mentors. They're not talking to their brothers and sisters.
Their daddy, and that's just nature. They got all those things.
Right? How do you know that they skipping over them? Is the
The
question.
question is how they get past all of that to get to a plan they never heard of in another place they never been to.
Right, and
Listen to him.
my point is, how do you know they skipped over those people? How don't you know that
I see
that's
what you're
actually a
saying.
part of
I'm making an assumption. Is it a safe?
And it's a hypothetical as well.
So
I
here,
think it's a safe assumption.
I think it's a safe assumption simply because when you look at people as they grow in their early teenage years, their biggest influence becomes their peers, right? And so oftentimes people don't want the truth. People act like they want the truth until they get hit with it, and then what happens, right? So you can get confirmation bias from the internet.
Facts.
So you can look up something on YouTube that'll validate how you already feeling or wanting to
They said
feel,
that.
which is why people come to the internet first.
And Hank, you believe that your family and friends, your
Microphone.
network, your family and friends, and an extended family actually circumvents their day-to-day network and goes to the internet. They won't talk to you. They won't talk to mom. They won't talk to grandpa. They won't talk to uncles and cousins. They won't talk to their peers that's in their family.
So I'm gonna tell you.
And skip over and go to the internet and fuck with us.
Because
Yes.
the internet judgment is different, right? They don't care about you. You don't know them, so you care less. One of my brothers had a thing that happened that he know I'm vehemently against,
Sure.
and therefore he didn't share it with me in real time. Now it was a thing where I obviously found out because it's a tangible thing, but initially he didn't share it with me because he knew what he was gonna get by sharing it with me.
So
Yeah.
we went somewhere else and got what?
Whatever.
It was okay for everybody else.
And also, there's had people who have came to me, whether it be online, they say, I like your advice. I'm going to look into that. Thank you. They bypass all these other steps and go to the internet and get advice from people like me, Fantastic, Cheeky, House, Hemp. This is the new norm at this point.
No. What I'm saying is, why can't that actually be a part of the network? So we actually categorize it saying they don't go to their family and friends and loved ones to get the information, when in fact this is a part of your network.
Right.
Yes, but so I think what it is
You guys want to fight so much about everything that when you actually look at it, this is the family.
well,
Correct.
No. So here I can't concede that because you had to change your argument to fit it in to make the point.
No, but
I think this is what stands, right? And what Knight said is ultimately valid, right? I think people avoid accountability. You agree?
That's true.
Yes.
Let me ask you a question. Do you think men are accountable because society holds us as such? Do you think we would hold ourselves accountable at the same rate if society helps accountable like it holds women accountable?
I think that nature actually holds men accountable. It's actually inevitable. You'll actually be held accountable by nature. It's inevitable. You can't get around it. I don't give a shit what you believe, what you feel, what you think, who you hold on to. None of that matters when nature actually is involved. You're gonna get that ass kicked no matter what.
In what way?
So if you actually don't take care of your body, no matter what society says, nature's gonna say high blood pressure, hypertension, etc. In that way, you're gonna catch it any way you look at it. So whether you want to be accountable, held accountable, you stand up for it or not, nature's gonna kick that ass and show you who's boss and where you need to make adjustments. Now you are responsible for making whatever said adjustments to get your shit back in order. But by and large, no, that's actually the end result. So I don't give a fuck if you think you want to be accountable. If somebody holds you accountable, if you think it's society or you think that whatever the fuck, it's not.
I got one more question because after you said that right there. So if your dad is fat, should you stop listening to him?
So,
Say that one more time.
If your dad is a fat man, should you stop listening to him?
I don't understand the question.
Is he a
but
fat
why
man?
the fuck would
If
you
your
just
dad is obese, overweight, should you stop listening to them?
what? Stop listening to him about eating fruit? What the fuck are you talking about? We are. Ask your question better.
You're gonna, Nidus, I think you're gonna need to add a little bit more context to that question.
I think what Nidus is
He
trying to.
doesn't understand fat,
Not-
obese,
not as-
overweight.
I did. I answered your question, fat boy.
So I think
I
Nidus.
understand, Carl.
No, I'm gonna call you whatever I want. You called my dad fat. You just called my dad fat, right?
No, he said his-
call your dad fat.
He didn't call your dad.
If your dad was.
I'm about to follow it to the room. I think it's a decent dynamic, but I think it's a little bit better when it's the people in person
Yeah.
having the conversation because there's so many people here.
I think the point that Nidus was trying to make is you use the example of your body not being treated well. The accountability is the obesity, the high blood pressure. That would be the accountability part. I think he's questioning, okay, so when you can visibly see someone not taking accountability for their health, does that discredit or does that take away the value of their body's authority or leadership?
No. When you have wisdom or knowledge, and no matter what your circumstances or position is, if you actually have something of value to share, it's valuable.
So I think that was towards Nidus. The climax, because I see where y'all was crossing in.
Yeah, no. You see how easy that was to answer that question when explained what?
It's all good. It's all
Yeah,
good.
but
It's all good.
It's just I'm trying to.
Give him Mike from here to pick it up.
I gotta pick mine up.
Take it off the stand and just hold it.
Oh, can y'all? Is it better? What's the level?
I think it sounds
You know.
good.
Well, let me know how cheeky sound.
Check one, check two.
He'll let us know.
All right, but yeah, I think that was the main thing.
I think,
Thanks, bro.
Of course,
I think it's like a messenger versus a message, right? Everything.
Right. So I think like this calls in I think it's more of an ethical question about. Okay. I think it's an ethical question that we're asking. Like, for example, if your message has to have a lot in it, is it ethical to still tell it? And I think just, most human beings wanted to be good human beings. Say to themselves, I don't want to lie about something to prove a point. Very similar to what Donald Trump did about the Haitians are eating the cats and dogs just to find out he lied. Or it was a made up story about J.D. Vance. The ethics behind that is like, why would you do that?
Yeah, but then you got to explain the bigger point. What was his larger point?
This larger point was about immigration and having Haitians. But the fact that you went to that level and the fact that you did those things, you lose a lot of respect.
Circling right back around the big
Right, that's my point. Right, so we
right back around, yeah.
Right, so that's what I'm saying. The tying is I think the question is more ethical than it is anything else. I think it's just wrong to try to gain influence through lying instead of just being genuine. I think a lot.
What if there's no genuine self though?
A liar?
Not even like, because if
Sure.
in my way,
Uh-huh.
I sat down and just thought about it. I sat down there and actually wrote a fucking script to it.
Okay.
So in perception, since you're trying to use it as reality, like you go watch Love and Hip Hop, I don't watch that shit, but they using reality, but it's scripted at the same time to convey a message, even if it's mostly drama.
It's wrestling.
So if I sat down there and actually wrote the script to the shit,
Yeah.
actually see how it's going to affect people,
Yeah.
then see what Fantastic should have did. It should have debated the right or wrong instead of saying, "Hey, nigga, hey, that's bullshit." You had a whole opportunity to just expound on. You know what I'm saying? It's like giving a motherfucking layup to somebody just so they can like be
so-
the punching bag type shit.
But I think I get what you're saying.
It's not, but that's not something you would do personally as a man. So it's like it's conflicting. Why would he do that? Why? But it opened up a conversation for everybody to put accountability on men that was essentially like the image that I was portraying.
Okay.
So it opened up a vast fucking door of content creators to condemn that type of behavior. But y'all looking at it, he lying. But my whole plan was to do that.
So I understand that, and I think on the grander scheme of things, your mission was accomplished, but
It was accomplished.
at what cost? Like,
At the cost of somebody, some kid that y'all, he say, you were saying that, he might, a kid might see that and feel like that, it's something to way to live by, but the thousands or hundreds of other content creators that talked against it is gonna be more than see that might reach that goddamn kid. So my whole sentiment is about just being a punch bag for a message that I'm totally against. Because when I was talking about, when I had a conversation outside, I was this particular person in content. It didn't get no goddamn. It didn't get the traction that I wanted to get.
But when we was outside and you actually said,
Yeah,
yo,
you ain't gotta talk about it.
yeah. That shit fucked me. I was throwing the fuck up. Like,
You feel me? But it allowed people to create a conversation to talk against some bullshit, and I was the bullshit ass punching bag forward.
yeah. So
I think you guys blur wrestling and real life together, and the thing about that shit, what you saw outside was real life.
Yeah.
What he said, I don't know how long ago it was, that was wrestling, but the question is, did you get the message out of it? What did you get from that situation? I went down what I got from it, and I just looked at that. Whether it's true or not is irrelevant to me.
Let me ask you guys a question then, just based on that premise, man. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend, tell a friend. Hit that like button right now if you can. It helps the channel the most. So when we use the stat about black women having abortions as
20
cannon
million.
fodder, right?
Yeah.
We use it against them. See,
Right.
I've had this conversation several times, right? Where I said, "Yo, my man called me. He said he got Stacy pregnant." I'm like, "Who? Stacy? The one we used to, you know what I mean?"
Yep.
I'm like, "Yeah, son, like, you bugging." You know what my next question is?
What's up?
What you gonna do? Niggas don't be like, "Yo, you better keep that kid." And he like, "Yo, I talked to her. You know, I said I got some bread for her and all that." My man Fuego Boss, he said that he was pro-life until his ugly bitch got pregnant.
Yeah.
So what's really happening when we look at these abortion stats? Are men actually pro-life, or is it based on the chick and convenience?
certain type of man.
I think it's a certain type of man.
But
And
you know we talk.
It's a certain type of woman, dog. It's a man.
Hold on, Howard. Let me set the baseline. Clips and Cheeky know especially what I'm about to say. Majority or minority. We understand that there's outliers.
I think the majority of men don't care. I think the majority of human beings, when it comes to themselves, they're not gonna care. Like, if I got a baby and I don't want a baby, I'm gonna get rid of it. But that's the part of, I think, morality and things. Like, I think human beings are a little bit deeper than just let me pick the choice that best serves me. Which is why I hold a lot of, weight to some of the decisions that people make. Like, if you got an abortion as a woman, I'm not saying it's inherently wrong, but I do need to know why, right? Because it tells me about who you are as a person. It tells me about the decision making. And then if you've gotten a woman to get an abortion as a man, I need to know why. Like, I understand that there's a lot of complexity to life. I'm not so, simple-minded to where everything's black and white and I can't understand. But in most cases, most people get rid of these kids because they just don't want them. It has nothing to do, ain't got shit to do with, the post-nat, they don't, it's not about your body.
most people
It's a
who
form
have
of
kids
birth
don't
control.
want them.
Huh?
Most kids that have babies don't want them.
Most people that have
That
babies.
Most
actually
people-
have babies, not abort babies. Most
Yeah.
kids that act.
Most people-
Okay, most people that have
actually
kids.
Wait,
don't want them.
let's so click. What you mean by that? Niggas don't really care about these kids either.
No, the women nor the men want the children. They don't want to have an abortion, so they end up having a problem, which is fine. That's actually the cycle of life.
Okay.
They don't actually want these kids.
But Cliff, what I'm asking more thoroughly, if I did a poor job, I apologize.
Sure.
Should we be continuing to use that abortion stat against black women?
No.
No. I don't think so either.
No,
If-
you're not-
if
you're not-
anything-
You know why you should use it against these motherfuckers though?
Why?
Because if you look at the stats, bro, and I looked at this a while ago, so don't quote me. I'm just paraphrasing. I think I looked at it back in like 2022, 2023. It was about 5 to 6 million, I guess, abortions. How many women do you think got those abortions? A simple mind would say, oh shit, 6 million women went to go abort 6 million babies. Nah, it was about 3 million, 50% of the women accounted for, or about 40, 30% of the women accounted for the amount of abortions. That's saying your life is not in danger. You haven't been taken advantage of. You feel me? They using it as a form of goddamn birth control. When you can just tell a nigga wrap it up.
Well, I mean, I think the bigger point of it though is it shouldn't be used against women because it benefits men, right? Like if you're the person who's going
It
to
don't benefit men if you took my story. It don't benefit men if you took my story and just leave the goddamn kids.
well
It's
wait, hold on. But the problem with your story or the character of your story is your character has no character, so it benefits the man either way.
the character has no character. It benefits him. If his main focus is not being a father, that was a bar.
So
if,
it
really
if his main focus is not being a father to a child that he know he got to be
Well,
responsible
abortion
for.
don't matter.
Hold on.
Yeah, go ahead.
The morality is not going to be in the conversation. Having character is not going to be in the conversation. Being a quote unquote real man is not going to be in the conversation. If you don't want that kid and it's here, the nigga can just walk away.
So the thing is, your character represents people with no character. But most people would like to believe I'm a good person.
Yeah.
I have good ethics and I have character. So your character doesn't match a lot of men in their mentality because most men are taught as a man, I need to have character.
Right. And
So
have character.
so the thing is, if your character or the person that was in the skit was like, look, man, I'm trying to explain to her I'm not prepared.
Yeah.
I don't want to leave the kid, but she's trying to hold this over my head.
Yeah.
Or this, or I just found something ethically wrong with her. Then we could better understand, like, damn, this nigga really going through it. But when the characters, man, I don't give a fuck about all these kids.
Right.
They're gonna be like, you bum ass nigga. You deserve what you've been. And again,
So you basically care how it's wrapped up and given to you.
it's not that I care because that doesn't affect me. Either way, it doesn't affect me. But I'm saying I know how most people think in regards to the psyche of a human being. No human being wants to view themselves in a negative light or immoral.
So I'm gonna ask you a question. Which one is worse? Deleting the baby or abandoning it?
I think deleting the baby or abandoning it.
So when you say
wait,
when I say abandoned,
wait, one second. Are you talking about adoption?
No,
Jabby.
Wait. I think
Versus a man?
I think abandoning it is worse. The reason why it's worse, the reason why it would be worse is because there are many men that don't have a father, and they are very glad to be experiencing life. And not only are they very glad to experience life, but they've offered life a lot more than just existing, right? And they did it with the strength of the mother and the village, whoever it is, whether it be sister, auntie, uncle. But that value of life still matters.
So you're saying abortion is worse?
No, I'm
Let's say
saying
abandonment is
I
off.
think
So you're saying that man actually?
So not even giving a child a chance to live is worse than abandoning it?
no.
Yeah, I think abortion.
They didn't even you're not even giving a child a chance to live.
Yeah, that's worse.
Right, deletion. Yeah, deletion.
The chance you're not even giving a child a chance to be abandoned.
right, but the problem is you can't have one without the other.
You can.
No,
You
You most definitely can.
What I'm saying is you don't have an option. So if a woman
You mean
said
the child doesn't have an option?
no, the person who's carrying the baby, right? That person is, if she says, I'm going to keep this baby, and you decide after hearing that, I'm going to abandon it, that's worse to me.
No, Cheeky, no.
Because the other one, because with the other one,
That's his opinion, though.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, that's why.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
So try to follow the logic. If it's always
Okay, go ahead.
So
Now, before y'all finish,
Yeah,
I
go ahead.
want to make sure you work back to the logic of the men and their mentality, and if that stat should be used against the women based on what we're minding now.
no, I don't think so.
Yeah.
So
But
I think the conversation is great. I just want to make sure y'all work it
we
back
toasting?
to that.
Oh, we
Also,
toasting?
salute the
Toast to the
champion.
deadbeats.
This nigga here.
We got a shot break.
Salute.
Salute. Like and subscribe, tell a friend, hit that like button right now if you can. That helps the channel the most. Yeah, leave. That is the find shit like
Abandoning the child is actually
DJ
more
Griffin
difficult.
said, can't turn your mic up and turn it drop it down. Guys.
Yeah, hold on. He's doing the super chat stuff.
Russ was popping. Russ was popping. Hemp, that makes you sucker free. Oh, shave it to us. Pimp J's feet really dangling.
Wow.
Testing for the 2000. Double standards don't exist. They're fake.
Tell her Shay roll his ass.
I leave with the 20 ball said. Yup. He said, yo, Hemp, how much to kick people out the house in 15 minutes?
Good Lord.
You ain't got no money to
Get
kick
boundaries for the house?
You ain't got no money to
Let
kick
him
me
do
out.
it.
House bounty is actually pretty
That's crazy.
cool.
Right.
That's actually dope.
I'll leave with the 2000. These niggas scared to answer questions. That's me. I'll leave with the 20 ball says. Women aborted millions of kids and counting and supported, but the man wrong for paying for it? Question to the school board: if women can delete kids, why can't men financially abort?
Tell him we don't listen to niggas that talk about kids.
Tessie with the 2000. This guy sounds dumb. 455 was Bobby that keep going Hemp, I got you. Tessie with the 2000. House of Hypocrites is his name. So Sal, what's up, my brother? I ain't seen you in a month of Sunday. Salute, my G.
It's
I know what's up. This might be hypocritical.
Nah, you done got it.
Nas was popping. Nas with the 20 bosses. Whether it was a skit or not, his point was to highlight freedom of choice, quote unquote, and the hypocritical idea that men have, quote unquote, greater propriety over children than women do in the sexual, liberal, egalitarian era. Nas with the files, the crash test dummy to prove a point in the extreme at the cost of the image of black men not being present and involve fathers for their children. Yeah, I'm already. Angry Man was popping. That Angry Man, nothing. Can I join you? You gotta be in person. So I'm gonna bring up the brother that's in the back for a second, and then I'm gonna drop everybody back down when we get back to like the next question, so to speak. Slay was popping, Slay. Turn down the soundboard, please. Blow on my speaker.
Turn your volume down, Sway.
No, he's saying
No sway slander.
Sway, what you left out is you got no Temu headphones.
Thank you.
No sway slander.
They all treble and no bass. Like,
Yes.
subscribe, tell a friend, that help the channel the most. Angry Man, what's poppin'?
What up, Al?
Rush, what up? AM, what's your 2 cents to this? What's going on?
Yo, the way y'all sitting up here acting like it's cool for women to commit a genocide is crazy.
Oh my God.
Nasty. Yo, pretty well.
Stop letting
Yo,
people
pretty
rock.
well, there's no way you be cool with that many men not taking care of that many kids.
It's a damn shame how many niggas is letting people rock.
Children that been deleted, and think about that amount ain't been taken care of. There's no way you can say. No way. Am I wrong?
You are.
Well, I think the question was.
We're not, no one said we're
No,
cool, though.
nobody, I don't know if now, correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know if that was the justification, but rather,
Yeah.
how many men are actually complicit in the genocide?
But they ain't shit either.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, I think that's what we're
That's fair,
saying.
but what, I guess what we're asking is, how many men are actually complicit in these abortions?
yeah. It's the minority.
They want these kids for real?
Yes, it's the minority of them. Again, the 80-20 rule.
My bad, go ahead, Fantastic.
Well, no, I'm saying 80-20 rule, right? And then those, just look at your circle. How many deadbeats do you have the fathers that are involved or trying to fight in? I mean, I see way more fathers anecdotally, statistically, everything being involved. We've been fighting this fucking myth, and that's why I hate when we say it and we perpetrate the bullshit. Bro, black dad's always been there. My dad wasn't shit, but my dad was still there. He still taught me how to fish. He still taught me how to work on cars. He still was around. He's a fucking weed head, but you know, he wasn't the greatest example, and he wasn't there at all the times I needed to be there, but he was still there. Okay?
Sounds like a good day. How you feeling that?
So that's what I'm saying. Well, it's other shit involved, but that's what I'm saying. It's more complex than that. That's what I'm saying. But you know, so when you look at the actual numbers of those fathers that are involved with their kids, or even trying to be involved with their kids, most of the dudes it's more dudes that give up on stop dealing with kids because the mother purposely made it that difficult. Not just niggas just walking out or you know what I'm saying, going to the corner store, getting some milk and never coming back. So it's just the myth being perpetrated. And yeah, man, I definitely can't side with the whole abandonment is worse than the deletion, because you always got a chance to change.
Yeah.
It's been some dads that's been ain't shit, and then hey, before he matures, he gets his life together, he turns out to be one of the best fathers ever. So, but like you said, I gotta agree with House of Hypocrites with like shit. If you never know. I mean, and think about it. 20 million. I said this the other day, bro. How many doctors, lawyers,
Thank you,
geniuses, entertainers, mathematicians, you know, astrophysicists have gone, or hell, presidents, right? Have we never got to see because of 20 million abortions, man. And then like you said, we've been stagnant population-wise for over 15 years. We've been surpassed by Hispanics.
Yeah.
So you know, until a lot of this stuff changed, bro, you know, you can't put it on black men. 'Cause like I say, ultimately, it's a black woman's choice. You know what I'm saying?
So I know you're the stat guy, right? So
Yeah.
explain to me what you found in your research in regards to single mothers now without having a father in the child's life. What does that number look like?
We mean, so the outcome?
No. What is the number? The stats. What is the stats show? So single parents, single mothers,
single mother,
without a father in the child's life. What number is that?
You can't. Those numbers aren't there. You don't know. We don't know. There's no stat for that.
The only number that we have is 62% is of black women at least one child by themselves, single parent. That's the only stat that I'm aware of.
You're never going to be able to get the demographic of how many dads are involved. I should think.
I'm not asking involved. I'm saying how many women have children with no man involved.
That's what I'm saying. It's the inverse. We don't know. Because you got to think, right?
Yeah, we stand on this argument, and you guys actually.
Because what you're talking about is your name on the birth certificate. That's the only way you'll be able to quantify. That would be the only way you could quantify that.
Not what I'm saying. I'm saying you guys actually stand on this argument where guys are not involved because women are pushing them away. Because women are pushing them away. And we have no evidence as to.
We're not gonna be able to quantify that.
But we hold firm this conversation and this argument that it's actually the majority of the thing that's happening.
No, it is. Well, this is what I'm saying, right? So again, not the.
Hold on, let
Adam
get in.
Go ahead.
Stop acting like you don't know how black women behave and how black men behave. Let's stop playing this game like we don't understand what's going on in our own community. We know what's going on in our community. I guarantee you every dude in here knows at least 2 or 3 dudes that's trying to play a role in their kid's life. And their kids' mothers giving them all types of problems.
Okay, so clearly you had the stats, bro. So clearly you had the stats. You tell us the number then.
No, he's not saying the stat. He's saying through your experience, sorry, bro.
So he said, Angry Man, clarify the stats for him.
Clarify what stats?
What you just mentioned, bro.
Oh, you want me to run down some numbers?
No, not some numbers. Not some numbers. No. I'm not asking you to do a lab drill. I'm not asking you to do a lab drill, fam. Slow down. Excuse me? I did, go ahead.
So you want me to run down some numbers from the CDC or some other organization that went around and took a poll about what's going on in our community?
You tell me what's going on in our community. No. I said no. I didn't ask you that, bro. Slow down.
That type of thing. that type of thing is not studied. You're not gonna go find those numbers. The same way y'all mentioned, how many of these brothers are complicit in these children being deleted? You don't have a number. And the reason why you don't have a number is because it's not studied.
Right. So I'm saying.
Black would study that, they would call a sellout the cool. If somebody white study it, they would call racist.
No, I actually agree with you, bro. I actually agree with you. So I'm saying.
Hold on. There's a number of disparities in our community that never gets studied. It goes unnoticed. And that's one of the things. Parental alienation in the black community goes unstudied. So I can have a number, baby.
And I'm saying I agree with you. You had nothing to give me. So then the next step is to have an anecdotal conversation where we are actually talking from experiences that we know about, that we lived through, that we had ourselves, and have this discussion, because at that point it will be much more earnest, right?
Every stat you get.
Not stats, bro.
Every stat
Now get off the hamster wheel. Now I'm not talking about stats. I'm having a conversation with you, man.
When you do get stats, you're getting anecdotal evidence accumulated.
Yeah,
When you do get stats, the number of people that's telling you what their experience is, you gotta trust that they telling the truth.
Facts.
So how is that more relevant than us black people knowing what goes on in our community?
You misunderstood him. He was saying since we can't quantify it in that way, let's go through anecdotal experience to have an earnest conversation. That's what he was saying.
I mean, that's what we was doing. That's what I thought we was doing before he.
Yeah, but that's what AM was talking about initially, like.
Nah, bro, you
Because
misread
because AM said you, as a black man, you know how black women act, you know how other black men act, and that is your baseline for the conversation to talk.
But that's where they at. And Chris, that's a good clarification. That's where they at. So AM is saying anecdotally. Well, sorry, I don't want to mischaracterize. AM, are you saying anecdotally the women are the issue?
No, what I'm saying is, we as black men, all of us may have anecdotal evidence based on our experiences of numerous men that we know, maybe even ourselves, that have tried to play a role in our children's lives, and it was always a problem.
But this is about abortion.
You said what?
But this particular piece of the conversation was about us being or not being complicit in terms of these abortion numbers.
I thought y'all shifted it to a different part of the conversation.
Yeah, he asked a different question. We shifted it.
What was the other question?
Yeah, so the question now became, the question he asked was, how many single mothers out there are in a situation where the fathers are not involved? So that's why we're at this juncture.
The brother was saying there's no way for us to know, or basically, how do we know where's the proof that brothers are trying to be in their children's lives and the mother's not letting?
Right, and Fantastic is saying that the majority of fathers are in their parents' life. Excuse me, their child's life. So he's saying the exact opposite of what this premise is of the conversation on a constant basis.
Well, no, hold on. I think you misunderstood. So this is what I'm saying. Two things can be true at the same time, right? So what I'm saying is, even though the majority of black fathers are involved, okay, that's been proven. Black fathers are the most involved fathers. What we're saying is, of the numbers that are not, of the dudes that are deadbeats, the dudes that are not, what's the name? Most of those dudes are due to a more so of a woman that's fucking ain't shit. Yeah, or that too. So you got a woman that has 3 to 5 baby daddies. The fuck? You know what I'm saying?
So he said the 5 niggas is not involved because of the one chick.
Yeah, which he can't be. Or he can't be.
What?
He fucking can't be.
Doesn't he have an option? He couldn't be.
No, this is what I'm telling you. She's making it difficult. She's keeping him away.
And I'm asking you, and I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm asking you, where the fuck do you get that information from?
And that's what AM is talking about.
Right, you're pulling this shit out the sky just to have a conversation.
It's not pulling out the sky. That's what I'm saying. Hold on. Just real quick. We're not pulling out the sky. The same
so
thing.
I'm not saying you're wrong. Every man, you might be right. I'm saying, where the fuck are you getting this
The
information?
same thing you just said. Anecdotal experiences and have the honest conversation.
You got children, right?
Yeah, I have children.
You and your child's lives?
Yeah. Do you know how hard I had to fight to do that for my twins?
No, that's actually what life is, right?
Yeah, no, it shouldn't be.
You're not getting ready to tell me you
Yeah,
can
but hold
complain about
on.
how hard it was.
Yeah, yes I am. Yeah, damn right. That's the problem. Black men don't complain enough because we're the only fucking men on the planet that are told you need to fight for your kids.
Yeah.
You need to, no matter what.
You know what's crazy
Bullshit.
though? It's so many white men in the army going out on these 4-year trips and 4-year goddamn deployments. Ain't that a form of goddamn being a deadbeat father? Cause you ain't there.
God damn. What?
Jesus Christ!
Goddamn-
But come on now.
I'm just saying.
Does context not matter? Does context not matter? Does context not matter?
You asked them, because if I
I'm just saying, ain't that a form of being a deadbeat father?
Hell no.
Nah, facts, bro. If you
Nobody
if
would
you
say
deploy,
nothing about
I'm just let him finish. Let him finish.
Hold on. If you deploy for 4 years, you ain't seen. You probably see your fucking kid 30 days out the goddamn year. That ain't a form of being a deadbeat fucking
All right, so
father.
let's break this
Why
down.
are you away from?
Hold on. Let's break this down for you, brother. So hold on.
Even though y'all tripping like he's bugging, he's not bugging. The entire premise of the failing of the black community is that there's no father in the home.
that the nigga
Yeah,
go to work.
hold on.
That's a problem
Yeah,
now.
hold
The
on.
man go to work and that's a problem.
Hold on, let him finish. I'm gonna respond. Jesus.
Telling me is that it's just came off the day long.
And they got a problem with that, Adam.
Hey,
Okay, hold on. No. As the resident expert on fucking military deployments, first and foremost, brother, they not 4-year deployments, brother. You know, unless you in
When
war.
they got that contract, how,
Well, no.
what's the link?
So it all
What's the
depends.
link?
So like I
It
said,
varies.
So for us in the Navy, for us it's like usually 9 months, right? So you're away for 9 months.
Okay.
For the Army, I would say it's like a year or so, but then they get stationed there. So if you get stationed, it may be up to 2 years or something, but never like 4. Okay. If you do that, you have the option to where it's that length of time you can bring your family with you. Now the problem with your premise is again, men that aren't in the military do the same thing. It's a man out here that's working fucking 15-hour days every day of the week, and that's literally what the thing that they talk about with good times and shit, right?
Yeah.
The dads work so much that they can't be there. They're there very little, but they still set the example. So you can't say that a man that's out doing what he's supposed to do for his family, you know what I'm saying, and especially under the premises of the military, is quote unquote a deadbeat or not being there.
So
He's
he
literally providing the lifestyle that the child gets to benefit from.
He provided a lifestyle, but he abandoned for 9
No,
months
he's not.
at a
So
time.
that's what I'm saying. Well, it's not abandonment. It's a part of the job.
Because he ain't got to go to the military.
Well, no, but he don't. But I mean, but that's.
Get my boy out of that cage.
So ideally, what is a man's role at the house? To be active. What does that look like to you?
Hey, whatever fits for the family. See,
No,
I'm not. See, when I ask when I ask a question, that don't mean that I stand behind the shit that I'm asking.
I'm asking you.
My name is Hollis Hillcrest.
I got you, bro. I'm asking
Devil's
you.
advocate. But go ahead, Chief.
We didn't really answer, or I don't think we're really dealing with Ham's original question. So let me ask y'all, how many women that get abortions have a man behind them that is glad that she's getting it too?
Out of 100 abortions,
if you had to give up just like
out of 100 abortions,
It's over.
about 39.
What's that question one more time?
I'll say 25.
About 39.
Hold on, what's that question?
so.
There's a lot of them because niggas ain't kids.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, no, it's an over.
It might be over 50%.
In my opinion, it's an overwhelming majority.
Hold
I
on.
think that the women.
One more time. What was the question?
I'm gonna re-ask it. The question that I have is, out of all the women that get abortion, how many men do you think are behind that women approve of that decision?
39 and 51%.
Jesus, we can't prove that.
Okay, Chris, go ahead.
Wait. So,
I'm just thinking about.
hold on. So,
behind them? Nah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say minority.
Let me just.
If we do a majority minority, I'm going with minority.
You saying the dude that banged the chick at the one night stand at the club, actually she gets pregnant.
Wait, let me just get a majority minority from each one. So, do you think a majority of men are in support of whoever their partner, sexual partner is getting an abortion? A majority or minority?
I think an overwhelming majority.
Okay.
I think that they're on
So
the same
majority
page.
on you.
You said of the woman that they with,
The woman, not the one that they have sex with. Like, how many?
but the woman that they with or the one that they have sex
they're
with?
having sex with.
Oh yeah.
One night
It's
stands.
about 90% then.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go no. I refuse. No.
No,
It's a
okay, so you
minority.
said
It's a
minority.
minority.
And you would say
If we talking jump offs, of course.
No, we're talking about
We're
all.
talking about the women with abortion.
women with abortions. How many women
Minority,
do you think
sorry.
are jump offs, negative abortions versus in a relationship with negative abortion?
Doesn't matter. It's
Oh,
actually-
In a relationship with me.
Stop. Let me-
It matters. It matters.
It matters, so-
yeah. No, so like you said, the majority be jump off, so it have to be majority. But I guess I got a caveat, but go ahead.
Okay,
I'll
so-
leave it at that.
So we listen. Yes, yeah, we're talking. That's all I'm saying. I'm trying to get to you too. But I don't want anybody. I'm just trying to get the enough. So what you think?
You know it's the majority.
I know it's the majority.
Right? You know it's the majority. I learned this from Miss Fantastic.
Yeah.
All women are hoes. Miss Fantastic taught me that.
No, that women
Miss
taught me that.
Fantastic, let me. Did you teach me that? Yes or
No, I didn't. Women taught me that. Hey, each one teach one.
Bruh. Okay, so what was you saying?
You said he said if they jumped off,
Right. So Ham said.
Hold your mic.
it was
Oh,
fantastic.
Yeah.
My bad,
You
yeah.
know, there's people listening from all different
Yeah, I'm
mechanisms,
done.
so they be acting like the shit good and bad.
No, straight.
You said if they jump offs, yeah, over the majority, but
well, it's not even that. The premise that I'm setting is, if we ask how many men are in support of the women that they have sexual encounters or sexual scare with, they're happy that they get an abortion. A majority of them, because we would say most women that get abortions are jump offs.
yeah.
So that would go to the premise of maybe we should stop using this stat if this is the case.
And that's exactly
No,
what I
this
think y'all use.
is what I was gonna say.
Manipulating the way
Hold
that-
on, but hold on. This is where it get tricky at.
Okay, go ahead.
Because if most men not even, you know what I'm saying, fucking with women, you know what I'm saying, not
What?
even like I'm talking about like virgins.
Please don't bring this that. Don't bring that in this conversation. Please don't bring that into this conversation. Please leave it out.
You
If
can
mo-
raise up
if-
to be a low
I'm just saying, if most men ain't even like haven't even touched a woman, how?
Move.
You feel me?
I can't
The reason why it's a moot point is because
Mind get ready to explode in
you
the
know,
fucking thing.
they only like 30% of niggas.
So if 30% of niggas is
The
like
numbers are small, and you play your card right.
Okay,
You could bust them up by the end of the night. So I never
That-
paid attention to that stat at all.
that-
That's complete bullshit.
That's deleted then because if
That is-
30% is fucking like multiple women, then yeah, I would most likely want to get my mom fucking.
99% of niggas
Yeah.
is like,
So,
Yeah.
so,
Yeah, yeah.
hey Chris,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
are we all 30% niggas at the table?
I guess so. I guess so.
Okay.
30% of
I was a
what?
plan B nigga. You know what I'm saying? So I was,
So-
I had them on
Okay,
deck.
so 25,
Now I'm cool.
25%.
I ain't doing it.
So again,
I ain't shooting up no club.
that's why I think that's why Hamp asked the question the way he did, which is how many should we stop using that stat against women? And my answer was yes, because it benefits men.
Yeah.
Right. In most cases, the women that are going to the clinic are the ones you want to go to the clinic. For the ones that don't,
Okay.
for the ones that you don't want to go to the clinic, hopefully you've married her. Hopefully you are committed to her.
You can't do that. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who it benefits. It's not the benefit.
Why this nigga
It's not a benefit. A genocide can never be a
Why he doing
benefit.
this in a
When
drug
you got
Oh, he got
black
it.
people throwing away life like that,
Yeah.
that's not a benefit.
No, this is personal benefit, bro. He's
Personal.
not talking about
Not
the
cultural.
overall.
Wait. So
No, we are talking about the overall.
No, he's not talking. He's saying those two individuals that decide to have an abortion, are they on board? Most likely to not. And the answer we came up with is yes, they actually agree. That has something to do with them, not the totality of society.
No, what it has to do with, we're not talking about the totality of society. I don't give a damn what these other races do. I'm talking about what black people.
Yeah, we're not even talking about the other races. We're talking about two people, bro.
So white in here. There's some white folks in here.
I'm actually not. And if you were here, you would understand it. If you were here, you would understand it.
So
Did Angry Man say, why
Man,
is she so
can I? Because I get what he's saying. I'm not currently dealing with the morality of the action, because I would agree it's immoral and it shouldn't happen. Of
You're
course,
talking about the practicality of it.
yes. More. So I'm dealing with the practicality, not the ethics behind it. Like, I agree ethically in most cases, and morally, it's wrong. What I'm trying to, what we're doing now is just answering the question honestly that most black men or men in general that have a woman go to the clinic, they want them there because they don't want that child.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying. You're basically saying,
Yeah.
don't use the stat against the women because most of the dudes that they dealt with are complicity and it's being used to demonize the women. I get that.
Yeah. Okay.
I get that. But see, my position on it,
Mhm.
I get the practicality of it in certain instances.
Okay.
But I've literally had conversations with women that were in relationships that didn't tell their man that they did that. And you got women that got like 10 under their belt, bro.
10, wow.
Crazy.
But I'm
10 abortions under Jesus
I'm gonna
Christ.
tell
You
you
get 10 abortions, you might go ahead and sacrifice
I'm
yourself.
not taken aback by that, bro.
Okay.
Because the women are the one that have to physically go.
Right.
Right.
So
that I understand the point, but it doesn't resonate well to me to be a shocking thing.
yeah.
Right? I know niggas that got 10 abortions, but I know 10 of them niggas that got 10 abortions.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
I know one nigga, the woman called him, I'm pregnant. He said, go take care of that. Hung up on him.
Damn.
That's crazy.
But he's a regular nigga. That nigga cold. Like, he's so angry, man. Yo. He regular, like, yo, go take care of that.
Actually,
Like,
she understood their assignment.
I don't
That's
sound
exactly
too
what Chicken
bad,
and I was
you know?
saying. That we actually believe that this majority
Yes.
of individuals are on the same page.
Right. So
That wasn't nasty work. That was actually
that
part
was
of the course.
yeah. There was a lot of complicity, and there was a lot of consent on both ends for that to happen.
Right, she understood.
So, all right. So we got one of the legends here. We got Angry Man. We got us, all top notch niggas. That point against women because we know how niggas is giving it up.
Yeah,
I don't see how they got.
Get the fuck out of
And that's what I agree. That's
Like,
why.
it has to, like it just because we know how niggas is acting.
Yes. So here's the.
Can we go retire that talking point? Can we also retire the black men and kids talking point?
Yeah, I would agree.
We binging.
Well, hold on. First things first. Okay. Women in abortion. We gotta make sure we go.
We gotta put a team on there.
Really?
Put a team on there.
I got Angry Man on the big screen too.
We can have those both up there.
No, we gotta mine it. We gotta mine it first. Angry Man. So now that we've mined this one, the Angry Man, the legend. The talking point about the women and abortion. That shit gotta die because we know that niggas is complicit.
Put it in the bathroom.
Hey, what you want to do? I'm talking about politics.
Angry Man, come on, this is what I'm talking about. He annoying that nigga. It's just in his blood. He can't even look at him. He's wearing a New York Knicks. Oh my God.
You've been talking politics for 2 months and you. Man, Angry Man trying to get on Fox News. What are you talking about?
Help, get your man.
That's your man.
That's your man. Come on, man.
Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend, hit that like button right now if you can. That helps the channel the most. Let me read these super chats real quick. Yvette, look, hey man, listen. If you're not in Houston, you want to watch a fight, upgrade your membership. This might give Rocky live event membership. We'll be streaming the fights tomorrow. This shit gonna be epic, man. Yvette, salute.
Oh, Yvette Marie? Yvette?
Huh?
Oh, Yvette Marie.
What's it, like 6 people, like 4 people, right?
Yeah.
6 fights.
Teddy with the files. It's
He's
funny how
fighting,
there is no stats on men.
Black
All the stats on all stats on women. LMAO, the propaganda is real. See, Aaron with the files. I know I didn't hear a black man tell another black man that's a part of life to struggle and fight to see your kids. Like that shit is normal. Shaking my head. Sin. You want to respond to that quick?
No.
Nigga, what?
He's a good man.
All right, with the $5. Shout out to Tip, taking care of everyone and passing out water to the drinkers. I see it.
Put a one in the chat for Tip.
Yeah, man. Tip is a great team mom, man.
Yes.
And being able to calm down, tight polo, loosen a button. That's the style, man. Bino with the synopsis. Most men are not emotionally connected to the idea of having a baby. The connection comes once the baby is birthed.
Yeah.
Majority of men gonna support the idea of getting the abortion.
That's what I'm saying.
I believe that too.
Alright. Now, I had something else. But what was the one that Angry Man said goes hand in hand?
You were saying black men don't take care of the kids. So can we retire that one?
Yeah, because that.
Do black men take care of their kids? Should that shit be retired?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
You know you got a homeboy that don't do shit for the kids.
Minority. This might be risky.
So say minority, majority.
So no, it's over with.
Yes, the majority.
Get out of here.
The majority of men take care of
It's
their
over
kids.
with.
They can't hear you.
Vast
Tip,
majority.
Tip, come on, say it in the mic.
Come on, Tip.
Come
on,
on,
take it.
I'm standing
Take
in
5
the
seconds. No,
place,
no, no, say
I'm in the kitchen in the bedroom, Florida, the kitchen in the bedroom.
She gotta show
Oh, yeah, no, so retire that.
Oh, Lauren Mack here,
Put
she
the
was
team song
up.
on there, both of them. Get a
Oh,
team
that's
song.
crazy. Lauren 2K is here? What? No way.
I'll go to the truck.
So, alright, so.
They don't know I'm not in dress code and I ain't trying to get no
Alright,
spanking.
Tiff, let me ask you a question.
Yes,
Do you
sir.
think the majority of black men take care of their children?
The majority, yes.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah, we got it.
So, Tiff, who gave Miss Fantastic the blues on Wednesday,
No.
She got you, bro?
No.
Mr. Fantastic.
That's why he trying to get it done for me.
He was kind.
Trying to get that good.
Mr. Fantastic. This is what you told me. You was smart, you was kind, and you was important. I received that from you.
Yeah, you know why? Because that little girl was slow.
Wow.
So, I mean, you know.
I'm gonna say it's
Tiff, you gotta use the
tomorrow.
mic.
Don't get your head knocked off.
I won't.
I'm really rooting for you.
I won't.
But you already know if you lose to selling life,
I won't.
like it is 2025 to 20 beyond.
I ain't worried about
it's
that.
gonna be a long journey.
And when I win, it's going to be like it
First,
never
we're taking
happened.
our bets.
I will take a shot for Mr.
I can't take no shot.
Fantastic. You can take a shot of water, bro.
alright,
Good.
alright.
See how him do me?
You go your all-time back, you know.
Wow.
Now,
Yeah.
alright, so is that talk point is done?
Yes, both of them are done.
Done. Put a tombstone on it. And when they use it, drop them off the panel immediately. Boom. Get them the fuck out.
And you can't quantify it.
The majority of black men take care of their kids. Angry Man, that was the easy one.
My man. Shout out Angry Man.
They were being kind of bright. Ask him, is he mixed?
Yeah, we hear you now.
I'm gonna change
Yeah.
it.
Cali,
Take the phone, especially down, put it in the bathroom.
alright, that was
Done.
easy.
I'm gonna give up those flowers.
Or, like, share, subscribe, tell a friend. You don't agree with that?
I don't have an opinion yet. I just came from outside.
Okay.
I just came from outside, so I don't know.
Question on the table, is the majority of black men take care of their children?
Take care of how? Like what we talking about?
Whatever you qualify taking care of.